I'm not really here to like lie to you or give you false hope. You're gonna die anyway. So it's either you do it, like just wait.
No, you heard what he said. Let him
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway. So like just wait, because it's like you don't even know what's waiting on the other side. So like, why?
No, I hear it. Alright, so we have a special guest in the building.
Yes, family.
This is my lightest friend.
Family.
He makes me feel dark. You know you're pupa.
I'm not actually. Do you know? I don't think I'm light. You know?
So what are you? If you're not like what, man?
Maybe I'm like, I don't know. Man.
You know you look Igbo as well. You know that?
I know. I've been told
you got Igbo look.
Yeah.
So this is my light. Actually, what should I introduce you as?
What
My name is Toby Mohammed.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So this is the one and only Toby Mohammed, also known as Alhaji Popping, the one and only, the man that makes it happen, the guy that's the plug himself, the guy that nothing is a no, it's just a case of how do we do it. The guy that makes things possible.
It's okay.
Why are you small?
How big?
Toby Mohammed in the building, guys. You're with the plug. Alright, we need to do a special intro kind of thing for Toby. You know our usual fashion.
You've messed up.
Yeah.
No. I've introduced him, but we're still gonna do the intro game. So
Have you got one for us?
yeah, we could do the PT one. You said
PT one, nah, that one's
that's dead, isn't it? Yeah.
It's dead. It's not for.
Actually, someone like him. Let's do. You gotta motivate someone who's currently depressed, and you gotta cheer them up.
Okay.
That's a calm one, yeah. Cool.
Not
So
bad.
how we do our intros every episode is we have like a different. Again, we're trying to make it as actors in life. So we'll have different scenarios, and we have to kind of act it out. So we've had, I don't know, you breaking up with your girl. We've had telling your sugar daddies. We've had
mama.
telling your mother-in-law to be that you want to propose to their daughter.
Yeah.
We've had things like that. So today,
Evangelist.
you have to speak to someone who's currently depressed and improve their mood. And in doing so, you mention your name. That's how we have to introduce ourselves
Or
today.
introduce yourself.
I went first last time. So one
Unfortunately,
of these
the
three
rules-
are gonna go first.
Unfortunately,
No,
the rules
because
are the
I'm
rules.
always the one saying the game.
No, it's
That's
fine.
not fair.
I'll allow you. You went first last
So
time.
one of you three will go first. Don't worry, you go last. You can
I'll go
get.
first.
So I
I'll
have to go
first.
too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go last.
you go
So
last.
you
You
can
say
see
the
how
best.
we all do it, and you can get a flavour of it, and then you do your own.
What did we say? You said the person is depressed.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you just
cheer them
got
up.
to uplift them basically.
This one's tough, man.
It's not that tough, man.
tough,
Imagine you're
it's
talking
tough.
to your friend and they're currently down. How would you
I know
talk to them?
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
man.
Who's first?
So,
mad.
Emmanuel,
That's crazy.
Let me,
Okay, let's go.
That's what you
You're
said.
wild.
Yeah, that's
You're wild.
crazy.
You can't say that's
Sorry,
crazy.
that's an inside joke.
You can't say that's
There was
crazy.
a time, yeah, we was abroad.
wild.
It was for my stag actually, and the guys were like, if you had to like, I think motivate your friend.
Yeah.
What would you say?
And they asked him.
And then they asked him, yeah, and the person was pouring their heart, and he was like, oh wow,
crazy.
that's crazy.
You know, I'll never open up to you again.
That's how we'll open. That's how he's
Never
gonna
open up to you
He
again.
said, "Oh dear." He said, "Oh dear." That's
oh,
crazy.
That was a long time ago, man.
You're that's crazy. Is mad.
Imagine someone is pouring their heart, and that's what you say. That's crazy.
Man, that's crazy.
No, that's sad.
That's crazy. Oh wow. Oh dear. But anyway, Emmanuel, go on.
Yeah, man. Well, obviously, you know, it's Emmanuel. You're a great friend. I know you're going through a hard time. Just know that God's on your side. He hasn't left you. You know, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. As we like to say on this podcast, you know, life is about continuing and always being able to carry yourself up from a dark time. So don't sort of see this downtime as who you are. You know, you can always come out of it. You can always sort of work hard. You know, the dream stops when you stop. So, you know, it's in your control. Keep going. You've got a band of brothers here ready to support you and help you out. Whatever you need, we're here. And we love you. So, yeah.
Wait, would you do this at then?
Yes. Cause thumbs
Nah,
up,
that
everybody
bit was
leaves.
mad though. Man
Are
said,
you a hater? Are you a hater? Are you a hater?
but that was good though. I felt it.
Thank you very
Except
much.
this.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I felt everything until
You uplifted
he
me.
done this.
No, you see when I
No, I
backed
said
him
it was
earlier,
good. I said it was good.
You don't get no
He's your biggest
reciprocation.
enemy.
No, the
No,
biggest
man, I
enemy.
said that
fam.
it was good.
Biggest enemy.
I said it was good,
No, I'm
bro.
just knowing every time.
No,
I'm
but
just knowing.
hold on.
I'm just knowing.
Did everyone hear me say that was good?
Nah.
No,
I just
we
did
didn't
like
hear.
this.
The first thing you said was, "Why did you put the hands up?"
No, but I said it was good. And I said I felt
Anyway, who's
uplifted. I felt very uplifted. In fact, I felt
I think
tearful.
Shegs is busy. Let me.
Yeah, you go, sir.
Checks is asking ChatGPT.
That's actually crazy.
How do I motivate
feel
my
like
friend?
I feel like that's what he's doing.
Honestly, that's what I'm
How
saying.
do I motivate
Honestly.
my friend?
I'm trying to get an idea.
Keep it urban.
For black people.
For the black demographic.
For the blacks.
Hey, bro.
Go on, bro.
It's your boy O's.
Oh, wow.
I know you're sad. I'm here to lift you up, but not physically, mentally. Do you know what I mean?
What's going on?
I know you've been going through a lot. You know, your girl left you. You got no bread. But you see, the thing is, yeah,
You got no bread.
you can still make it. I was once like you, bro.
He said I was once broke like you.
Some Ashton.
Do you know what I mean?
He said I was broke like you before.
So, what you're gonna do is read your Bible.
He's doing serenading. That's what's going on. Copyright strike.
Oh, sorry. Chris, don't do me. No, sorry.
He's gonna do you, fam. That's just brown music now.
Sorry, because I got really interrupted. So, like
I don't know if you're moving to a moving to the guest or you're trying to motivate someone.
So why not me?
Are you guys toasting each other?
So.
I was once like you. And that's what you did, bro.
That's what you did, bro.
And you're actually doing the London boy thing,
Bro.
yeah?
what London boy?
Licking your lips.
Licking your lips, bro,
lips
like
are dry.
like an F boy, bro.
Yeah, because you know London boys, yeah, they have like superiority complex with the girls.
You're lying.
I think so. Bro.
No
That's
one
the
is
new
worse
one.
than Niger boys. We'll get to that.
Niger boys is about money.
No, listen.
And you don't want to
Don't use style. We'll come back to that one.
We'll come back to that one. Don't worry, we're coming.
I'm the wrong example.
We're wearing Apple Watch.
Sorry.
That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, second
Apple
time.
Watch. You say I want Niger one. I want to
No.
finish us.
Hey, let him
Our
live,
real
man.
ballers.
Sorry.
Let him live, man. Let him live, man.
Second time I got interrupted by
Oh,
my
you're
boy.
still doing it. Sorry.
Okay, you're not done.
It's going on for a while still.
Second time now.
You
Sorry
know?
about that.
You licking your lips. Oh, big man. You know what? Stop.
I'm staring at the camera as well.
ChatGPT.
Ask him another one. You actually use ChatGPT?
No.
So it's my turn now.
Yeah.
No,
cool.
no, don't do
Oh,
that.
you actually want to
Don't
continue?
do that.
Oh, bro.
Still going.
It's still going.
Oh,
Still
wow.
going.
Oh,
yeah.
it's actually been like 5
I don't
minutes.
care. Still going. I keep getting interrupted, bro.
Okay, can you finish? So, no, as in, do your thing.
Do you think?
Alright, cool.
Go on.
Where was I?
Oh, wow.
Third time now.
You changed the voice.
It's like he's gonna rap, bro. I don't
Sound
understand.
like Johnny Guns.
Yeah, go on, continue.
Fourth time. Sorry. But like I said, oh, that was awkward. Yeah, read your Bible and pray every day. Thank you.
Fair. That works.
Yeah, that works. That was a good one. That was a good one. It's your turn now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, God. ChatGPT for real.
You know.
My dear brother.
Poem. Okay.
Bro, I know what it's like. It's difficult at times. Like, you wake up in the morning, the stress is on your head. It's hard to sometimes find the answers. But the key thing to always do is to trust in God. There's been a number of times in my life that I have thought there wasn't an answer, but I looked to God. And He continually shows me that there have been people around me that have gone through much worse, and they've come through it. And what I will guarantee you today, bro, is that you will come through it too. We will pray together. Know that I love you, know that I care about you, and I always support you. God bless you, and let's get through this together. My name's Shags.
Yeah, at least he did the
that was
accent.
real.
He didn't do the accent.
I was waiting for you to.
Nah, that was real.
Hey, he did the accent.
Well done.
That's the first one without accent.
That was real, fam.
Thank
That
you,
was
thank you.
This
real.
guy normally does accent, fam.
That was real, bro.
ChatGPT, that's his
Someone was
mind.
toasting girls.
ChatGPT is my
Did you
name.
get that? Yeah, that was deep still.
Okay, so you might not know me. My name is Toby Mohammed, and I'm not.
Nah, let him go
here-
first.
I'm not really here to like lie to you or give you false hope. You're gonna die anyway. So it's either you do it, like just wait.
Oh, you heard what he said? Let him
Yeah,
land.
you're gonna die anyway. So like, just wait, because it's like you don't even know what's waiting on the other side. So like, why?
No, I hear it.
Why do you want to do that to yourself? Like, what's the rush? Like, what's the rush? And it's the truth. Like, at the end of the day, like your ancestors went through worse. Like, people actually were like sold because of mirrors. Like, think about it. Your brother sells you because of like a Nokia phone. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, or your sister. Like, bro, think about like someone sold a whole village for like some guns, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then had a heart attack the next day and died. Have you seen that story? Yeah. So ask yourself, where do you want to be?
Nah,
do you get what I
I'm
mean?
gonna
Like,
feel that way.
yeah. And you look like a real one. I thought to tell you the story of a real one. So yeah.
Nah, Toby, I'm adding that one.
No,
You're
you know
gonna
what?
die anyway,
Fair.
so you might as well wait.
No, fair.
You're gonna die anyway, so you might as well wait.
You're gonna die anyway.
I said you're gonna die anyway, so you might as well wait.
He's coming with the tough love thing.
Yeah.
But you know
well,
what it is? That is like, if you know your friend, some friends you could hit that with. Did you get?
No, but I really think though, like life, like, bro, I've been so sad like this month, and I feel like for me, it's just like the only problem that happened was we grew up. Do you get what I mean? Like
Life got real.
we grew up like. Personally, for me, like when like my money's where I want it to be at, my company's where I want it to be at, like what I want to end up being is like a life coach, just because I feel like a lot of things that we've gone through, our parents, our aunties, our uncles, they didn't prepare us enough for it. The uncle is quick to want to give you a bottle of beer to try what beer looks like, but that's not the real like
That's not
Science of life.
Yeah.
that people like actually did need. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it was kind of like, yo, you need to be ready for your first heartbreak. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you need to know that like the first girl you're gonna love, you're not gonna get married to her. Like, it's not. Few people is gonna happen. You're gonna get married.
Yeah.
You need to know like it's gonna break you. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be shattered, but you're gonna be fine eventually. Like just like and people just don't tell us that enough. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like how fickle things are. Sometimes like how the things about people who have died around me is kind of like I just always go back to the last moment I saw them. Do you get what I mean? And I ask myself, like, sometimes when I'm more responsive, like, even like Okwe now is a very good friend, right? Normal me before, this London event would come and go and I'll forget that Okwe was here. But I made it like a thing, like, pretty much like, even like Farouk is here, like I had to like make sure, because I'm very overwhelmed. So I'm like, you know what, I need to make sure. This Okwe, messaging Okwe on Instagram, because I lost his UK number. I used to text him on his Niger number. And I'm like, I need to DM Okwe. I've been telling myself that since Monday. And just because I handle mainland block parties Instagram, I see, because he's my biggest supporter. Like, now if I'm broke, if I tell Okwe £1,000, he's going to find this. He doesn't have an option. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, and it's only a few people that I have in my life.
We
like,
need
like
funding.
that. I don't want to ask people for anything, but it's the only one I know that I'm bottom, Okwe, I beg. Like, you got to come through.
Yeah.
And he
Everyone
will,
needs Okwe.
right? And I'm like, the least you can do back, I saw something today about being a friend. And the thing says, like, for you to have a good, having a good friend is you being one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So it's like growing up, like for me, is like the biggest problem. And you go back to it, like someone in our community, like I'm part of this community in Nigeria called the Hotel Community, and like Chado and Aisha, they died over the weekend. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easy for them. It's
Sorry for your loss, bro.
It really hurt me because like Pata is a brand I started liking. Aisha works in the Pata store. So like the last set of orders I ordered before I went to America, the day I was leaving, me and Odumodu, an artist I manage, one of my, we were there at the store, and she was so kind. Like she would always like keep my orders, like you could tell that she was doing that. You could tell that she was from a rich home or very okay. Like she just loved fashion, she loved the community, and the car just plunged into water on Third Milan Bridge.
Wow.
You get what I mean? Like and you ask yourself, like, what's all of this craze for?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
See what you mean?
And last time I saw Chado as well, like, and Chado's our boyfriend, I didn't even realize. Chado's a photographer as well. and they only just found Chad's body, I think, last night. The guy who owns Quacktails, Jomi, not Jomi. She works for Jomi. Jomi owns Pata in Nigeria.
Wow.
And Waffles and Cream. The guy that owns Quacktails, and Bosco. Bosco said they just found his body, like, you know, pretty much. And just think about like that. And it's just like a lot of things that have had to happen. Like my aunt who took care of my dad, her leg got amputated. Like, I've not even had the nerve.
No.
How? Cause bro, like
to go see her, like, because of how, you know, when someone is just like such in a high place in your life.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I go there, I'm going to break down so much that she's even going to feel the pain worse because of bro.
So you kind of want to process it before you approach them.
And that's also very selfish.
I do
like, but
that,
I don't know, man.
Can I ask you a question, Toby? Do you feel like, and this has become serious very quickly,
honestly,
do you
so everybody has been on the pod, it always gets this because I'm too deep.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, no, but I like it.
So, bro,
would you say, because for those who don't know, Toby's a very busy guy, like very busy guy. Would you say that you being busy is almost a way of you avoiding or keeping yourself from dealing with like certain heartaches and losses and stuff like that? Do you just chuck yourself in the work?
I've never admitted this, but yeah, a little bit. And I've never, like, this is something I've never said anywhere. But I feel like for me, because I got out of uni early. Myself and Okwe actually, like, I was out of uni at 20 and I did a 5-year course.
Oh, wow.
You know? Yeah, Okwe was probably out of uni at 20 or 21 as well.
Yeah.
First master's, second master's. I was done my second master's at 24 or 25 or thereabout. And I feel like I was almost married a year after that. And I put something on my story. A lot of things I put on my story, people message me and ask me if I'm okay. But I just feel like these are experiences that people need to understand and live by. Because a lot of times when it's happening to me, I don't figure it out. Then when I'm on my J's and I'm like reflecting, because just like you, Moses, like you said earlier, like me and Moses are very similar. I feel like Moses and Nelson together are like me. Does that make any sense? Because I'm like very creative, but I'm also very admin. Both. I think it's not usually people usually have that. I think this is my biggest strength, and I thank God for that. You know, but my mind is always processing. I'm always solving a problem. You know? I think that even I'm writing a book about my life, and I'm calling it Life and Times of the Fixer. I want to do like 4 volumes.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, Life and Times of the Fixer. I want people to see, you know, pretty much like what things have been like. But for me, I feel like that was the first like shocker of my life. Like knowing that you could actually be such a good person and you will still suffer. Do you know how crazy that is? Like just
the reality.
It's crazy.
Like just like you're there. Like you're just facing your business, minding your business, and you will just still suffer for it. Like even like doing things like PR, I never thought it was necessary until when I got into marketing, because like my core was engineering. I just was a good salesman, you know. I'm so sorry, it's so crazy that Okwe is here, but it's like everything I am is like what Okwe is like. We're just engineering boys that we could just do anything, like sell. We were solutions architects, like we could do anything. So it's like I just felt like you give me, if I do good to you, now do good back. I'm turning 33 this. I turned 33 this year. I only figure this out this year, that you have to, like, the world will not give you good back because you did good. You know how stupid that is? Do you know how, for someone who people say is so smart, do you know how crazy that is? Which is also another lesson that we need to learn. Like, you can never stop learning.
And do you feel like it's business that's taught you that, or has it just been life experiences mainly?
Both. And just like with the question you asked me first, I feel like for running away from stuff was just, I realized that work was the only thing that, with the help of God, is garbage in, garbage out. Every other thing, you can love someone and they won't love you back. Do you get what I mean? Like, scum has no gender, I say all the time. And even though men show pepper, like, have you ever felt a woman?
For real. That's real, pepper. Boy. That's real.
There's no danger.
A woman's scorn is the worst thing that you can ever, like, see. Like, you would see, like, because a man is already like crazy. You say a man is crazy. So if you tell me a man did, I'm like, men, they have no level. Men are useless. Like, do you get what I mean? And that's why I don't even keep friends. Do you get what I mean? Like, the few guys, like, Moses is my friend, just because I can see, like, we're cut from the same cloth. Like, do you get what I mean? It's a few times I would work with someone and then they become my friend. Like, keep it business, keep it culture. Like, Moses can come to my house. Like, if he's in Nigeria, I'll tell him to stay in my house. But I would say that it's very hard to find that, because half the time when you're around men, all they're talking about is girls that they didn't sleep. Hey! Do you get what I mean? Like,
I hear it.
do you know what I mean? Like, and the worst time is sometimes you have these girls are girls that you probably are close with. Like,
bro.
I know you didn't do it.
I know you even like that.
She showed me the DMs, bro. You're talking to yourself.
Yeah, talking to yourself. And the real bad boys don't talk.
Yeah.
Real bad boys don't talk. And life has just taught me a lot of these things. Do you get what I mean? Like, you sit down in the room, like, you're talking to people, you're thinking that this person has the best, like, you know, my best interest at heart. Yeah, but I started realizing, even with family, bro, you start to see, like, yeah, bro, I'm being real.
One is deep,
That's
bro.
true.
I'm being real.
Where do you think it stemmed from, though?
I feel like
humanity.
as human
Human
beings,
nature, bro.
as human
Humanity.
beings, I feel like we're so
Selfish.
dark, bro.
I mean, in the Bible it says the human heart is desperately wicked. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, we're so dark, bro. Like, bro, you see, bro, like, me, I'm a Muslim, yeah, but I believe in Christianity a lot. Do you get what I mean? Like, my mom's a Christian anyway, so I'm a Muslim, real one. Like, my Alhaji is real Alhaji.
Ah, no.
Numerous times.
This guy don't play,
You know, I don't play. I pray 5 times a day,
No,
mashallah. Like, do you get what I mean? And I really think that when you look at the times of the people who have been considered like sacred and what the people around them did at that time, you will know that. I feel like for me, that's the dots I connected this year. I started connecting to that. So humans are actually wicked like this. That's true. Me, I thought that after that time, when we gave our life to Christ and Prophet Mohammed, you know, we got better. I realized that it's a thing that our grandparents and our parents have
saying,
carried and carried for centuries and generations.
I mean, that's the need though for God in these situations because of the wickedness of our heart.
Absolutely. And that's why I say to anyone who actually believes, don't go through the courier, like the pastor, the imam, you know, touch not my anointed. No,
Go directly. Go directly.
Your relationship is with God.
Bro.
Personal.
Simple example, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is the prophet in our religion, his grandchild, I don't know if Hassan or Hussein, was murdered in the Battle of Karbala, beheaded, bro. By people who probably knew the prophet. I knew like this was a sacred person, was murdered. Do you get what I mean? Like after the prophet, there were 4, that's even grandchild, right? Even immediate. After the prophet was the leader. There were 4 caliphs. They were called Khulafa Rashidun, like special leaders, right? It was Ali, it was Abu Bakr bin Abu Quhafa, it was Ali bin Abu Talib, it was Uthman bin Affan, and Umar bin Khattab. 2 or 3 of them were murdered. Umar was doing his prayer. It was on prayer like this. They stabbed him. Do you know what it means?
Yeah.
Bruv, even the disciples in the Bible.
Do you get what?
well.
Yeah, same thing with Christians.
Burn in oil, bro.
Think about Moses, bro.
Judas.
Moses left Judas, fam.
Bro.
Moses left the guys, went upstairs.
To the mountain. Look
To
what
the
he did.
mountain.
To go and help them.
Mind you guys have been under Pharaoh, suffering.
Yeah.
If you go and watch New Testament on the Moses story, I think on Netflix. It's a nice one.
I haven't even seen it.
Right.
Go.
Bro, someone comes to liberate you.
Bro.
Through that liberation, they're stressing him.
And you're complaining.
You're complaining
Every day.
Eventually, he conquers it. And Moses, like, I don't know how true it is, but my dad said he used to have a temperature so bad that his hair would stand
On
like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you like spikes, like he had that power. Okay, he liberates you guys. All of you are here. He's like, okay, go to school. I'm going to the mountain. I'm going to come back with the 10 laws. Bro, come on, man. They come back. Aaron is not as strongly worded as him.
Yeah.
They come back. He comes back.
They're
They already built.
Yeah.
They use their gold. Do you know what it means? You leave your gold
Yeah.
Your precious items.
Yeah,
and you
bro.
build a new God.
Yeah, man.
Forgoing the one that actually delivered you. Nah.
And you know what's even sad about that whole
That's
story?
really
Sorry,
wicked, man.
for cutting you.
You know, it's-
Through all of their complaining and their issue, Moses himself didn't get to see the promised land.
Yeah.
Bro.
And it had to be
Because
the
of
Joshua
them.
generation that then saw the promised land. And it's like, it just shows you how wicked human beings can
are.
be. And going back to what you said, that you used to think by doing good you should get good back.
it's not-
In that instance, you
doesn't
think
work that
Moses
way.
will feel like, I'm doing good, why are you lot not giving good back? But it's even those people that robbed him of being able to see the whole promised land himself.
I'll say to anyone, if you want to understand humans, just go read the book of Exodus in the Bible. It teaches you how crazy
Exodus is rough.
how crazy human beings are. Israelites are people who, by day, a pillar of cloud directed them. By night, a pillar of fire directed them. When they were hungry, bread came from the sky.
Guy.
Bread came from the sky.
And they still doubted.
There were times they were
and complained.
sick. All they had to do was look up at a staff that had a serpent and they were healed.
God protected
and
them from plague.
And every single
Plague.
time after.
Even before that, bro.
Oh yeah.
The sea splitting.
The sea
Plague.
splitting. In Egypt, all firstborns died if they didn't put the
All
blood
these
on them.
plagues just for you.
After all these miracles, these individuals went back to murmuring, complaining, and disobeying God. So to me, that means that
shows you human nature.
That means regardless of what I can do, that means if I can give someone £1 million, change their life,
it's not enough.
bro, they could do evil to me.
But then, you know what is? That's my advice to someone like you, right? So, from what I've known from Toby's the type of guy, if he loves you with his whole heart. And he's willing to do whatever to help, to look
Acts
after.
of service. He
to
has a name,
cater.
love language. Acts of
He's
service.
scary.
Acts of
But then
service.
through situations like what you even said about Mohammed and the grandchildren, etc., and then what we're saying about Moses and the Bible, it just shows you, regardless of how much you can pour into someone, true humility is understanding that you may never get anything in return.
Bro.
In fact, they may still stab you in your back.
Honestly.
And you have to ask yourself, am I willing to still do this in the absence of any reward, knowing that my reward comes from God as opposed to man? Am I happy knowing that man may never give me the congratulations, the thank you, the validation I require, and I'm doing it genuinely because that's what my heart wants to do? And that's one thing I think now that I'm 30, that I've learned that.
It's,
Yeah, I know.
your back is aching more, yeah?
My
The knees, it's the knees, it's the knees.
Even this leg is gonna come down soon.
The knees. The knees.
Like, I've learned that I generally need to assess everything I'm doing and do it from the willingness of my heart, because
100.
like my reward is not from man, and I shouldn't do things because it's performative. It's literally, I genuinely want to do. Even when people ask you, oh, can I borrow money or whatever, generally for me now, I will give them what I'm happy to not get back, because I don't even have an expectation I may receive that money
It's the
back.
truth though.
No, man, I don't even do that one. Me, I don't borrow money. I don't.
No, I mean,
like Toby,
unless
I hear
you're
it.
like, yeah, no, I don't.
I hear it.
People I can borrow money in this life are maybe 5.
I hear it.
Maybe Okwe, Spaggy, my cousin.
Every time.
Asa.
Okay, come and sit down here.
You know, like that.
Like Asa.
His stock is going up, bro.
Yeah, like few guys. I can't, because you're gonna speak in
And BC Moses.
money, of course.
And
BC, of
Moses,
course.
yeah.
No, the thing about BC
Must have
is
Moses,
BC is too honorable. Like,
See
you
what I
know,
said, Bishop Moses, so it's 2 times 2 people.
BC is so honorable. Like, I feel like BC is so like me. Like, if BC is owing you something, he's gonna be so worried about your money.
This guy knows me. I won't even let you owe me. I won't even let me owe you.
Don't let BC owe you.
No.
He's gonna disturb you.
Yeah, BC is too honorable for that. It's like how people are.
Yeah, bro. Nature.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, it's the way, and maybe because of also like engineering is my core. I work in tech and stuff. I still do that. Like, but like in entertainment, like it's the same thing. It's like don't point to an artist if you don't think that if this artist gets up and leave, you're gonna like. Do you know? Do you know how many managers? Like, bro, I was dumb, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, do you know how many things? Do you know how like I'm fine, alhamdulillah. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, probably bought my first house at 25. I had a good start. I'm always gonna thank God for that. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with having more money.
Yeah,
Do you know how much more money I would have? There's an artist I just signed literally recently, right? And I waiting for my partners to get ready, etc. Probably had spent like 20 something mil, bro. And this guy just gets up from the streets like, oh yeah, he doesn't think we're doing enough. And then he starts to go on his social media to say, oh yeah, these guys are holding my life for ransom. And me, I'm just like,
after 20 something mil has been spent on
I said,
ransom care.
Ransom. What kind of
Ransom.
ransom?
just because you're threatening me and say you want me to let you go.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just like, even if I'm gonna do this, like I need a moment to like process.
I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Process. And the thing is, my company is called The Plug. You're still gonna pass through me.
Yeah, man.
You're not escaping your wrath is gonna come. Yeah, do you get what I mean? Like you're not escaping it. Like sadly, like you know, they say all the time, kill the kings, don't kill the kingmakers.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
truth,
Like, yeah, bro, kill the kings, don't kill the king. Bro. Because like we're gonna be here forever.
For time.
I was just saying to Sarah downstairs, like, the path that we've chosen in the game is the path with the most disrespect, but it's also the one with the most longevity. So it's like, let the longevity part be what favors you, and like maybe like soothes you in your place of when you're not happy. But like, you need to understand that the moral of the story that I've learned is like, you have to put yourself in a place where if you're not ready for the dirt,
yes, man, don't get
involved in it.
Don't get into the PSP truck. Like,
and,
you know what I mean?
It goes back to what he was saying in the sense where, like, I'm so like connected to what Moses said about in life. Whatever you're doing, do it just off the strength of I want to do it. Absolutely. Don't do it because I know that I'm gonna get this in return, because then that's what leads to resentment. That's what leads to them feeling like, why don't this bro? It's human nature. People live so many different lives. How you expect someone to react in a situation is kind of naive of you to expect of someone else, because they haven't lived the same life. So a lot of the times, that's what leads people to like feeling, I don't know, whatever feelings they feel. But for myself, like going through this sort of process, bro, coming 30, I think that's something that I've learned. Sure. Anything that you do, you have to know why you're doing it for yourself. Not because of someone else, not because of your friends. You need to be the orchestrator of your own story. And that even goes down into helping people out, whether it's money, wherever. You need to understand what it is you're willing to lose, what it is you're willing to gain, what it is you actually want from whatever it is that you're doing as a person.
I agree.
And then once you understand that, well, then you can stand on that. Because then if it doesn't go whichever way, at least you did the analysis beforehand and you were ready for it. Do you understand? And for me, I feel like that's kind of part of what Toby was saying, that they don't really teach you when you're coming up, especially in African culture, because emotional intelligence is not what is not really what runs our society back home, innit? And I feel like now that's something that I focus on with my siblings. Obviously, you know, our parents, they're gonna sit on that. Go to school, make sure you study, get the grades. That's fine. Get the grades. I want you to get the grades. I want you to be successful. That's fine. But what's your mental saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how are you
handle that well.
analysing things? When things go wrong, how do you react? Like, what is your instant feeling? How do you talk about yourself? You understand? Like, things of that nature, because it's very important once you get into like the working space, when things happen, it stops you from feeling like a victim. Do you understand? Like that everything is happening to you, bro. You're not the only person. Like, we can all sit down now, and within the last week, some mad story has happened to each one of us. But each person, if not for the fact or the understanding that other people's lives are important or whatever, you could easily sit here and feel like it's me that everything is happening to. Do you understand? And allow that to then lead you to that depressive state, which is what he was saying in the start, bro. Like, we're all gonna die, bro. You might as well enjoy it right now.
Honestly,
it's the truth, bro. Just because you've done good things, bro, that doesn't stop you from darkness.
You know the final bit Toby said after, so you don't even know what's waiting for you on the other side. So you might as well just be judging, bro.
And the darkness doesn't happen because you're bad. Again, it goes back to what you guys were saying.
No, it's true.
Jesus got crucified, bro. He was pure.
For being good, bro.
He was pure, fam.
I've got a question for Toby. Toby, what's your why? Because seeing how you like work and that inner determination to do more and go bigger than what you've done previously, what is that driving force within you? What is that why?
This is a very deep thing. It's a very deep statement, because for me, like, my work is kind of like my life. But before I answer that, I just wanted to say something to what he said, like, about, like, and that's something, like, I don't know who's going to see this. I hope this travels far, but, like, I'm going to answer the why, because it's kind of connected to what he was saying earlier, but about how African parents need to really, like, calm down.
Boy.
Yeah, like,
Please tell them more. Tell them more.
A lot of people, are actually, like, journeying through, like, trauma.
Because of their parents.
Bro.
Like, that you don't even realize that you're going through. Like, pretty much, like, I love my parents, you get what I mean? But, like, I wish there were some things that they've told me now that they told me 10 years ago. Do you get what I mean? Like, some things, like, if you don't do this, like, then maybe it's okay to do this.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean? Like, my mom would say, oh yeah, I need you to get married at this time. And for the first time ever this year, my mom said to me, you know what? If you just even want to have a kid, I'm okay with it. I'm like, nigga, you should just told me this thing.
I give you one last month.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, why
You would have been beating yourself up like you.
Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, and then you realize that a lot of but because of the fear and respect that we had, you're not able to say this. Like, and I'm going to say this to everyone, this is the year, for me, this is a very serious year in my life. Because the year where I realized that it's just like a lot of mistakes have been made. So I'm trying to make sure I finish the year strong from the place of like making sure I correct like a lot of things that have happened, like even with like business decisions. Like, because the moment I get to checkmate, and I break even, like mentally and everything. Oh, bro.
Forget about it.
Oh, the real me, fam. You guys are gonna be so shocked. Do you get what I mean? Like, and I'm not gonna be wicked. I don't have it in me. Like, if you're a wicked person, you're wicked. If you're nice, you're nice. But you have to be nice with a gate.
Yes.
You have to be nice with a gate. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong. It's one of the things I grew up, like, till I was 30, I felt like it was very insultive to say no to someone.
Wow.
Yeah, do you get what I mean?
Wow.
You know, I want to help. Like even today, like Uber hit my leg. I need to actually use some stuff, right? But when I was on that call, I was having an issue with my team. I was on the phone, but I was still trying to source something for someone who was close to me. I only just agreed to do it just to help the person. I wanted to help you, and then now it's like every 10 minutes, why hasn't this happened?
Like me, bro.
And I'm just like, bro, like if I said no, would you have been happier?
Yeah.
And that happens to me so many times. And even though I've limited it to even still a few people, I still realize like they don't still see like what's going on. And it's just like at the end of the day, all you have is yourself, not even your sibling.
Bro. No, honestly, it's just you.
Bro, you can't be everything for everyone.
Not even your sibling.
You have to ensure you're the main character.
It's so crazy. Anyone who knows me deeply will be so shocked that I'm saying this, but I had to learn it. That not even your sibling, but to the why, I'm known as a machine, and the why is just like, I find it so hard to ask people for favors, man.
No,
this guy's Mrs. Twin.
and I like no, I said it like this is my no for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Me, I will say to anybody here today, believe in God, though.
Yes, man.
Because He has wrote your journey. Tabon. No,
don't worry.
He has written your journey before you actually got on it.
Yeah, man.
I was saying to BC, I tell my team all the time, the reason I'm happy I met Culture FM is not because of expansion. Milan Block Party was already doing super thousands, and we'll do that to the end of time. But it's like the story of Musa and Kidder. I'm gonna say that it's I'm so sorry. SB Live, you guys are probably not used to a deep guy like me, but but I'm gonna say story. The Bible might not have this story because Musa is Moses now. Right, but in Islam, there's 25 prophets. And there are 5 special prophets. Okay. Right? 5 special are Adam, Musa, Moses, Mohammed, Jesus, Abraham, and Muhammad. Okay. And for you guys that fight, Christians and Muslims that are fighting each other, or romantic relationship that you're not doing each other, you see this thing on my neck here, it's called the Kaaba. It's where we face when we pray as Muslims. You know who built it? Abraham. Yeah. The most special water to us Muslims was done by a well that Abraham's, Anyway, don't let anybody tell you differently. We're the same. We're the same. At the day of judgment, God is going to judge who's good or who's bad. Marry your Christian brother or marry your Muslim brother. In fact, there's a scroll that Prophet Muhammad actually put out that he actually said, if you want to marry a Christian, you're free to, right? But bringing it back, right, and you understanding like the problem, like with a lot of these things that happen, right? Yeah. Musa and Kidder, right? They spoken about 25 prophets at 5, and there are like some other prophets that nobody knows about, like Zulkifli, like Gog and Magog in the Bible. There's a prophet that stopped them, right? I don't know what the prophet is called now, but there's a prophet that stopped them, and that him is not part of the 25. So there are loads of prophets like that. One of them is Kidder, right? And he went on a journey with Moses, right? I went on a journey with Moses because Moses, he knew was very knowledgeable, but I feel like the way God talks about Moses, you can tell God is very fond of him, right? But you can tell that he also was kind of like a bit very confident, you know. So God wanted to teach him a lesson of humility and stuff, right? And he went on the journey with Kidder, right? And this is you thinking you're so knowledgeable, and then it goes on the first one, and it goes somewhere. I think the guy the stories are not very orderly, but he called someplace, he kills a child.
Doesn't matter.
And the guy's like, this journey, we're going to go on, you can't ask me questions. You just have to follow everything I say. Because the guy's like, why are we just going to kill a child like that? Are you crazy? The guy's like, yeah, like, why? You know, and the guy's like, you can't ask me questions. You ask me questions again, I'm going to... They go on a boat, it destroys the boat. It doesn't make it drown, but just like makes it look old. It's a new boat. And then I think after that one, then there was a third one, right? And then the guy's like, why do you keep on doing these things? And kid's like, I've told you not to ask me questions. Now that you ask me, the child I killed, I had the knowledge, that you don't have, which is like, this child is gonna go make his parents die. Well, like very like loyal servants of God, and God just did. And then of course, then it was fire for fire. Like you do wrong, they cut your head. So that wasn't a big deal at that time, right? And the boat was owned by orphans, right? And there was some treasure, owned by orphans, and they were going to go through a village where the king seizes every new boat. So the king seizes that boat, they're going to be homeless and they don't have anything. And there was even one where he made the guy build like a wall, and that wall had the treasure of some kids that God wanted him to like make sure those kids have that because if the wall had gone down, then maybe the king would have seized that stuff, right? And all of this made me realize that there's always going to be need for more knowledge, and find someone who actually knows better or applies their knowledge better, right? And I feel like Culture FM for me is like probably the most coordinated team I've worked with. Yeah, pretty much. Like I don't have a problem like with, because that doesn't take away my shine, me rubbing shine on someone else. Like people look at me like, and they say I'm crazy, and I'm like, bro, have you met BC, bro? Like, like, you know what I mean? And like, or sometimes I'm in a brand meeting, like, and I'm talking to them, and I'm saying, well, my brand can't do this, can't do that, and they're like, oh yeah, Toby, you can't say this. I say, if you say this to my partner, they'll say, it's gonna end this squad. You call him for 10 days. I said, you tell Nelson now that you must put your brand logo here.
You don't make no sense, right?
Nelson's gonna say to an MD of a company like, it makes no sense. He's gonna tell you like, what you're saying, you think about it, does it make sense? And then when he realizes that he's kind of gone far, he'll not try to be like the In fact, sometimes, because me and BC, we don't get angry for no reason. So ours is always founded. So when we go angry till the end. Right? So you do it. Nelson's kind of like, will now be the one now telling me and BC, oh, Toby, you guys should calm down now. Because he was a bigger, annoying sports on. You'll not be saying, Toby, you and BC, sports calm down. You need to chill. I'm like, you're telling me to chill. Sports on. Yeah, but the why, like I said, is kind of like me coming from a place of like learning. That understanding the fact that no one is actually going to save you, bro. And I've always liked nice things since I was younger. Since I started selling things when I was 12 years old.
No one's going to save you.
I went to high school in Kuwait. I would travel.
Went to high school in Kuwait?
Yeah, bro. I would travel.
Wow.
I would travel, carry things, carry PS3 games, sell it. No, not PS. What's PS3? PS2, whatever it was at that time. Game Boy Advance. Go sell it, buy it in Ikeja, Computer Village, do that. I've been doing that since I was 12 or 13. So for me, like, and my parents are so disciplined. So it's like, my parents had money late, but my mom didn't let me drive a car till I was 18 or 19. Okwe knows that car, red car. But that car, both of us suffered in it a lot of times. Yes. I'm not lying. Yeah, we pushed it together.
Come on,
absolutely, we did push it together, right? And for me, that was probably the rude awakening I had, because I knew that I liked money. I wanted fine girls. Like, are you joking? Like, who doesn't like fine girls? Pretty much. Like, and nobody was gonna be there. Like, if you weren't. Like, the real universal language of attention, attraction is comfort and money. And for me, I just wasn't gonna be a prey. I was never gonna look at someone to ask him, how am I gonna do this or whatever. So I've always been the guy that had like 4 hustles at the same time. All true. When I go back to Nigeria, I'll bring clothes from here, have it in my boots, go to work in the morning. Me and Okwe worked at the same place. The only place I worked in Nigeria, me and Okwe worked there for like 10 years together, right? So carry clothes. I'll be selling clothes. Okwe will be selling shoes. I'm real shit,
real
bro.
stuff, man.
Real. No, I'm being honest,
Serious
right? And yeah, bro, real
Hustler.
life. And I feel like, yeah, bro, I've sold everything, but I've sold women's shoes. I've sold
This
underwear.
guy's me, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've sold women's shoes. I've sold underwear in my car.
I've sold suitcases.
I've sold suitcases, bro. I've sold suitcases. I've sold speakers. Like, I've done warehouse clearance for years with my present lawyer right now. When he will liquidate like a company, we'll go there.
Are you sure your name's not busy, bro?
Yeah, bro. I've done everything, bro. I've sold tickets. I've sold. Bro, what haven't I done?
I've sold best stuff.
Just got to get to it and hustle, right?
Yeah, but that's the first part, right? And the second thing was my mom. Please, like, for people who are parents who are watching this, the young parents, the first thing your kids are going to believe is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, put in a good word all the time. You see, one thing that was very, very clear since I was young, since I was like 12, was I was going to be a king. Not because of anything, but it was because my mom put it in me.
Wow.
Till today, I stopped calling my mom about my successes. It's because it's annoying. I'll say, hey, mommy, this album I worked on right now got nominated Grammys. Bushi Korini here. In your body, like,
that's how it should be.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so mommy, we're going to do 20K. And we sold like 19,000 tickets. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Like,
that's what I expect from you.
I told my mom just
nothing less, basically.
Yeah,
I told
that's
you
what you're
this.
meant to be doing.
I told you this. Like, you know, pretty much. Like, and for my mom, even though it didn't dawn on her like what I had done. You see, parents, man, you need to put power in your kids. Like, you need to like. Even on the darkest days for me, that's one of the things that keeps me going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Words of your mother.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom. I just remember it.
That's deep.
Like my mom I'm just remember. My mom said I'm gonna be. Nah, this is not the end for me, fam.
Yeah, man.
Like this is not the end for me, and that's one thing that's kept me going. So the why is also my mom because I can't let her down. Like I respect and love my mom so much. The first year in uni in Ilorin, I almost committed suicide. Yeah, I almost did because I had missing results.
Okay.
And I couldn't face my mom, even though that eventually got sorted. But like, yeah, bro, just that's how much. Because it's like someone place you on the pedestal, like you're like here.
Yeah.
You don't want to disappoint them.
Yeah, my mom was just like, I almost did. Yeah, bro. Like I almost did just because like it was so scary. It was so letting my mom down was something that I was never ever gonna let happen to me. So a lot of times, even when I'm tired, like I'll just wake up like I have to write this exam. I remember my first masters. Like it was a tough time for my family. My mom was like, man, maybe you come back home, Toby. Like, pretty much. I'm like, come back where? You put in me never to give up. Bro, I watched place for 1 year, bro. In QB, bro, Central London. Like, I remember one time I went for dinner there and I bought money. And it was very emotional. I cried. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Now I can buy a buffet for like 10 months here. But it wasn't always that way. And this same area here, I used to live just across the road. So there wouldn't be any buses. There wouldn't be any trains, rather. So I have to take like sometimes like 30 minutes. I'll take like 2 hours.
2 hours walk.
2 hours
Night
bus.
Now get to this Canning Town. They now walk down to E16 here.
Would you say that sort of, or those sort of memories that you have is what sort of makes you now want to sort of be that person to help people connect dots now, so that, where you might have not had that person to help you, you're now in a position and you can be that person for someone else? Do you feel like that has a part to play in?
That has been the entire thing. Everything I've tried to be to people around me has been, this thing was done to me and I don't want anybody else to feel
this way.
But trust me, don't lose yourself doing that, because I've done that. Because a lot of times when you give it out to people, the way life works doesn't always come back to the right person. So you end up realizing that sometimes it's actually wasted effort. Does that make any sense?
No, 100.
Yeah, like, so it's like this thing you're saying is the truth. It's very smart that you've clocked that, right? Do you get what I mean? But it's the thing where a lot of times when you give it to people, it's not the right person that gets it. Do you get what I mean? But that's been one of the things that fueled me being nice to people, because I feel deeply. I'm a very emotional person. I drive my power from my emotions, my passion. That's why I say to everyone, like when I was in New York doing Block Party this summer, right? My team one day, they asked me, like, Toby, you always sound so confident we're going to do this thing. We're going to say, I said,
you are, bro.
Yeah, what else then, innit?
Sometimes I think this guy. Why you worried?
And I said to the guy, like, look at me and all these other guys doing it, right? We can win 10 times together. But what sets me apart is, can they lose 10 times?
And still keep going.
That's the question I ask for anybody who wants to fight me. Like, can you lose 10 times and continue? What me have?
Because I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, bro. Like me, it's not. The end is when I win.
Yeah, man.
Do you get what I mean? Like, how long are you gonna do it still?
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? Like, because you can't tell me anything. Like, I've come from like seeing someone just recording a freestyle in a room to building a platinum record in 4 countries. Bro, I'm fucking walking on fucking the clouds, bro. Like, I'm not. My friend in New York, he back should say, Toby, you don't live in the real world. And I'm like, yeah, I don't ever want to live in the real world. Because then I don't want to lose my delusion. Like, you can't, like, as a creator, you can't lose your delusion. Do you know what it means for a man to say, I'm going to put up an event I'm going to put up names here. I'm going to create a cocktail and I'm going to sell 1,000 tickets. You know what it means to do that? Try it. Do it. It will show for you.
If it's so easy,
Try it. You get what I mean? So like for me, like, or starting like, me and Okpa live on the mainland in Lagos, right? And like mainland like is looked, when I'm in Nigeria, I mean on the mainland. I used to live here before I moved back in 2017 or thereabout, and mainland is looked down upon a lot. Like, and I live in Ikeja GRA, which is like
that's not looked down upon.
An average house in Ikeja GRA is what you buy a house in Canary Wharf for.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Ikeja is
wow.
expensive.
400,000, 500,000, 600,000 USD. Real shit, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ikeja GRA for sure. Townhome, 500,000 USD. Yeah, right. And it was looked down upon. So when I started Mainland Block Party, it was kind of like, let's do something for the mainland, you know, pretty much like, you know, I live in Ikeja. At that time, Faz still live in Ikeja. Faz is my neighbor, you know, A&R, some of Faz's biggest records today, you know, so Bodge, who I also managed, lived on the mainland. So we just started something. There was DJ Wayne at the time as well. And it started, the first one was 150 people. And the second one, I had like serious anxiety, so I couldn't even do it. And then one day, like my cousin just like, yeah, bro, I think you should do this thing again. You know. His name is Toyosi. Toyosi is the sweetest person in the world. Like that's like my little dad. You know, Toyosi is like, yeah, we lived together. We lived together for like 15 years now. It's like, and it was like, bro, there's a new spot. There's a burger spot. Like, so if you're from here, London, you grew up here in London, you like burgers. Like, it was very nice. They had like chalkboards. It was like pop style burgers. You know, really nice. They kind of like copied Shake Shack. You know, maybe they didn't copy Shake Shack, but they kind of like
Similar vibes.
Similar vibes. Yeah, they didn't copy Shake Shack. Don't let me say that because he's a creator as well. I like him, the owner of the brand. And we'll go there. They used to be open until 4 a.m. So we'll leave. We'll all chill there till about 4 a.m. And it was like, bro, he just came to me one day in the living room. I'm like, bro,
To a party here.
oh, this your thing there. And I'm like, you know, this other venue is gonna fight me. He's like, brother, when have you ever not fought people? Fight, do what you gotta do. You know, and that's why I told you, I love him. Like, I'm gonna, like, God forbid, like, if Toyosi is not alive, I'm gonna take care of his entire kids. Like, that's someone that, but for life, like, it's never gonna suffer. As long as I'm alive, he's gonna be well. You know, and I know it would do the same for me. Like, at my lowest point, Toyosi bought me a whole laptop for work.
Come on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out Toyosi, bro.
Yeah, but thinking about that, I went from 150 people to 400 people. To one day, I can remember Bizu was there, was even shaking, was like, bro, have you not sold out? Have you not over marketed this thing? 1,000 people. Berg kicked us out.
Yeah, man.
They said they couldn't do it again.
Wow.
Too many people.
Capacity don't finish.
Wow. That's a good problem.
Yeah. Berg kicked us out.
Outgrown them.
That's a good problem.
So this was like 2018 or 19. Yeah. So they said, you know, fuck off, man. You can't. We don't want your money. Like, and they were making a killing. Because me, I didn't even understand the business at that time. So I was really like always, you know me, I'm always ready with business. I'm always ready to satisfy everybody else before myself. Like, let's just keep the ball rolling. I used to chase money. Now I'm chasing money, Shabba. Then I was like, let's keep the ball rolling, right? But doing that to like the end of that year again, it's like 5,000 people. And then the year after 10,000, and the year after
How often were you doing it? Was it monthly?
Monthly, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Mainland Block Party is monthly on the mainland, but now we do it on the island 3 times, Abuja 3 to 4 times, and none of our cities has less than 5,000 people. None. Sorry? None of us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 5 grand.
You know he's doing like multiple events on Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday right now,
in different
we've
places.
done like 2,000 tickets, and I have coach as well in London. Yeah, pretty much Lagos and London at the same time. And we're going to do Ghana as well, but we cancelled it because the ministers they died. I didn't want to be insensitive. We're going to have a runtime there. But like, looking at that, bro, and like building that into like end of the year, 5,000 people. Bro, if you were me, would anybody be able to tell you different?
Impossible.
That's the truth.
I'm a
Every day is
superhero
our
now.
day, bro. Do you get what I mean?
I'm a superhero.
That's why the plug.
Yeah, but you see, one crazy thing that people don't
Every
know,
day is our day.
you know, which is kind of like the last thing about this. Why I want to say is, when we moved from Berg and we moved to the new venue, it was so hard to find a venue. So we found a venue. I'm not going to mention the venue because I don't want them to come and sue me or whatever. But we closed the venue out, right? You know, at this time. That was how we started doing Block Party without announcing venues. People think it's concept. No, it was a situation that messed me up.
Just in case.
Oh, so you don't say the name of the venue until like the day? Or?
Yeah, just all my flyers in Lagos or Nigeria don't have the venue. None.
Wow.
People just buy, bro. I've sold 18,000 tickets. People didn't know the venue, didn't know
where
the
they were
headliner.
going, fam.
Yeah, bro. Check it. Check it right
Just because
now.
they trust the brand.
No, but you know what's so funny? I think
crazy.
I didn't even know this story, and that goes back to sometimes in our planning phase when we're talking. he'll say things like, why can't you just put out the flyer? Whereas we're like, bro, we haven't even got a venue. He's like, bro, just put out the flyer, fam.
Bro, trust me, bro. Me and Busy used to fight. After a while, everyone, you see the way Nelson is, everyone left me, bro. Because me, I don't care.
Because you show walking.
Me, I'm like, I don't, like, bro, I don't care, bro.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I'll just say, like, you know, after a while, and the thing with Asa, he trusts me with his life. So if Asa says, if I tell Asa we're going, Asa will just ask me, how far? I mean, you find a partner like Asa, everyone, because it's like, Asa will be like, how far? You know, pretty much. And shout out Bizu. Bizu was one we even listened to this story first. But everyone has their pros and their cons. But like, Asa's kind of like, how far? Like, how far do we want to go? Right? Because I can remember when we started having like our fusion into both businesses, because my company is called Top Boy. And at that time, I had Bodge, I had Cess, who produced all of Fowler's record at the time, Simi's records, Runtown's records, right? You know, Cess, I brought him to Lagos. Also, think about it, like, I brought someone to Lagos. It became
massive
producer of the year, hip-hop producer of the year. I brought Fowls, we did Bad Bad Bad, we did Karashika, Adekunle did Before You Wake Up, like, Simi, they did Chemistry. Bro, this is me, like, I literally plotted something in my room, and I'm earning tens of thousands of dollars from it. What do you want to tell me, bro?
You're a superhero, bro. You become Superman.
That's soft power. Do you know what I mean? Like, I got like my first award in music when I was 23 years old or 22 at the time. Like, plotted, not like I was a part of the story. Like, I plot, like, do you know what I mean? Like, everybody knows Terry Akpala today. Like, the first record he has, A&R that record. I left London for 2 nights because I heard him do a freestyle. I get Cess. I'm like, Cess, hip hop, you and this guy are going to make the maddest record. And he did it. And that's how
he's mad,
bro. Mad, bro.
You see Terry Akpala, he's mad.
A number of these guys, pretty much like that's Terry Akpala is my story in this game.
You have a lot of stories.
Yeah, I do have a lot of stories, but like, it's 1,000 of those stories.
He's serious.
Do you get what I mean? And when you look at that, like, you understand that the one thing that you can do as a human being, like this one, SB Live, if you guys should name it, the uplifting one about not giving up and finding your essence, because
don't give up.
And that's why I said I want to write a book. Does it make sense now why I want to write?
You've got a lot of stuff to say, and I think you need to put it in
now
a book.
I see why you want to be a life coach.
You know what is it? I'm so happy I asked you what is your why, because I feel like everything now makes sense in my mind from what I've perceived from you, and also from the stuff you've said. Because when you have a parent that is speaking life into you in the manner that your mum has spoken life to you, like even the Bible says the power of life and death is in your tongue. And your mum has spoken so much life to you from an early age to the point that you've now become an adult. And it's like you're so empowered naturally just because of how your mum perceives you. That it's like, what can the world throw at me? I'm already a success.
Crazy, bro.
I'm already a king. I'm already a victor. So nothing is a failure.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I mean? And now it makes sense why you are the way you are and why you're so relentless, because it's ingrained in you from how you've been brought up.
Absolutely. And you think about it, like my mom, do you know how crazy it is? My mom till today, my mom is coming with I have a nephew and a niece, right? Like, so they live in the States, but like they're coming here because my baby brother just graduated and we couldn't go for the graduation. So she's planning the whole thing. And this is my mom. She's a rich woman, billionaire woman, rich. But I mean, of course, first child, I must contribute. So I say, oh, mommy. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm born in London, you know. I'm like, yeah. She first sends me the ticket. I had events in New York. I didn't answer on time. So she calls me, I've sent the ticket now. So the money we're spending, you're gonna be the one spending it. And then my mom calls me.
You're going to be the one
spending it. And she calls me earlier today and she says, so, my baby, you're in London. I'm like, mom, should be shut till October. She said, yeah, but, you know, I know you're sorting your hotel and all of that, you know, Shogbo, but just make sure you plan. I'm like, I'll give you like £1,000. I'll work towards it. She said, Mom, because mobile loan song to your do you know how crazy that is? Like, £1,000.
So mad,
bro.
That is funny.
My mom would say,
what a beautiful way to say that's not enough.
I'm not real. Bro, my mom. Nah, bro. My mom, my dad also had a huge part to play in it because, like, the Islam, all of being level-headed, like, just seeing my dad as a guy that never would pass his boundary was what kind of like grounded me. But like, my mom was the one that was like, think about passive and active, passive teacher and active teacher. My mom would say every time, my mom would say, me that I know the prayer I'm doing on you. There's no way in the world. The kind of feedback I'm getting.
It's not correlating.
It's not correlating with the prayer. Check that inside pocket.
Deep pocket of yours.
You can pray for £1,000.
Check that inside pocket. Do you get what I mean? And you can see how with time. And for me, like, also one of the whys is just like how my mom is so proud.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so beautiful.
Your mom sounds like an amazing woman.
Yeah,
man,
no, my mom is, bro. She's the best. Because, bro, you know, my first house, you know how I bought my first house? Bro. Be a great parent to your child, bro.
Yeah, man.
Be a great... I just finished paying my mom all the money I'm owing her, like, March this year. My first house, I bought it when I was 25. Do you know how I bought it? Since I was 20, every end of the year, my mom would just come. Your savings for the year, where is it? Where is it? She didn't even give me one in the first one. So she just fought me. How can you tell me you don't have savings? I'm like, mommy, you tell me before. Like, my mom will fight. My mom can't fight. My mom is a politician. Like, I've seen my mom beat two men before. So my mom, what she's saying, she can do it. My mom said, Timalo wakaba fuen. Means like, if I go and wear my dress for you,
I will deal with you.
So I said to anybody, my mom can still slap my face. It's London Street. Nothing's going to happen. I just like, mommy, might be now and walk away. Or whatever, right? And first year she took the money, second year she took the money, third year she took the money, fourth year she took the money. And she told me, I found this house in Bagada. At that time was like 25 or 30 million. The money you have fully in my hand was like 13 or 14. I'll borrow you the rest and you have to now start paying me monthly.
Wow.
I almost had to tell my mom middle of the next year that, okay, why did you borrow me? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
But now you appreciate
like crazy, bro.
Because that's crazy. She pushed you to do something that will benefit you.
She's the one that taught me that thing, like, you adjust shekel, like, you don't eat everything. Like, you keep it, like, do you get what I mean? Bro. So, like, 27, like, I bought the second one, I bought the second. She was like, okay, cool. Like, mom, you're not interested. Like,
is that not what you want?
The beautiful thing about the story, you're telling is she never blamed you. Yeah. It's always a case of what God has said about your life, you will be better.
Yeah.
What is now expected of you, God has a higher plan for you. Yeah. It's not that you're underperforming. Yeah. It's just that God is just still finishing.
Yeah, still finishing and continuing.
And that is just such a amazing way to think about things. Because I think as humans at times, sometimes we're like, oh, I'm performing below my level. But it should just be like, I'm just halfway through the miracle.
Yeah, she'll let you know it's still coming. It's still coming.
My story is still coming.
And you can never give up, right? Yeah. And one of my biggest never give up stories, yeah. I think today I came to take over the mic. I'm so sorry.
No,
thank you.
Hey, you're the guest.
I'm loving this.
Being inspired today.
Feel free.
Feel free.
Yeah, but you know when they chased us out of Berg and I said we found the venue,
yeah?
We found the venue Monday, right? At Saturday, we already had 1,300 RSVPs. The morning of the event. No, the day before the event, we already had 1,300 RSVPs. Do you know that at that time, Block Party was RSVP. We weren't charging tickets yet. Do you know that the morning before, it was a Sunday, so it was Saturday, the guy just texted me, you had to pay 400K. 400K at that time was a lot of money.
Yeah.
For me, like, I'm like, nigga, like...
Where do you want me to rise this money from?
Is this from where?
The thing about me is I always would have money, but like, I'll just have 400K because every time I had money, I had to put into something.
Yeah.
I was like, bro... I think that was my first big no moment. I'm like, no, I can't find this. Because normal me, at that time, I would have just started running helter-skelter looking for a way. I said, no, I can't do this, right? So I started looking for venues. I was driving. And I can remember that day, me and Toyosi, you know, my cousin, we had gone to Lagos Island to buy, I think, material, like, for Native or something. So I just said to Toyosi, man, I have to leave you here. Like, this guy has gone crazy on me. So I took a bike on Ikorodu Road.
Wow.
Yeah, I risked my life a lot. I'm trying to stop that though, but I'm just like, I can't. And it was, I took a bike. So when I go home, took my car, started driving. I'm like, I'm in traffic. I was at 6, I didn't have a venue. I'm like, I need to get a bike guy. So I got a bike guy, Allen Roundabout. You know, me, I'm very rugged. Like I told the guy, I just need you for like 3 hours. I need to just like comb this Ikeja street to find a venue. And then I found a venue at 11 p.m. called Crescendo.
Yeah, man.
You're going around,
bro.
On
my
a
partner
keke.
said to me, I can remember, Bizu said to me, bro, maybe we should cancel this event. I said, me, Oluwa Tobi Loba, like
never
cancel what? That I have 1,300 RSVPs.
Yeah, man.
No way.
Cancel what?
I'll find venue.
It's not over until it's over,
I bang it
man.
out to the end though. I don't believe in all those cancelling. Even me, when I'm doing the event, my tickets is not doing well. I'll wait till that day because a lot of times it's that day that the magic
That's when
happens.
it's true.
Yeah. Do you know how many times? Yeah.
Everybody said it's true. It's
Do
true.
you know how many times?
Bro, it's true.
Everybody said it's true.
But do you know how many times? Bizu said, bro, maybe we should cancel. And I told Bizu that day, I told him verbatim. I said, bro, if I have to do this event in my uncle's house in Ikeja, they'll chase me out after. That's what's going to happen. But me, it's not going to happen. Found the man at 11. Luckily, the man came to me. That was at 1 a.m. Found a new venue at 1 a.m. Didn't go to bed. Called my partner, Jungle. We did email blast and said this is the new venue. Because I communicated the other venue.
Yeah.
This is new. In fact, half of the crowd still went to the old venue. Then came back. And then the man said the condition was he has live band from like 12:31. So we had to shut down the event at 11. And normally, like, people in Nigeria come late. So like 11 is just getting like
That's
crazy.
just when it started.
And he came at like 11:45 and shut down the sound. But you know the moral of the story? The event happened.
Yeah, bro. It came through.
You didn't quit. You didn't cancel.
The event happened, and people a lot of times, like, you know, just like you run away, like you have to be at the front of the craze.
No,
you get what I
real.
mean? Like, you know, you can never run away from stuff. Like,
Nah, what you've
and
just
you
said.
need to block out the noise. It's like Block Party last year, December, the daytime peak was the same day as Mr. Easy's Dirty Raid. And that's like Island Block Party Day. Like the day of Island Block Party, you can't, if you're doing a Gen Z event, you have to really have heart, bro.
Because everyone's going to.
Yeah, man.
You have to really have heart. Like, yeah, people know you don't pick Milan Block Party Day as every day.
No.
And me, I'm just like, you know what? I already booked my Farisa. I had my Farisa in Lagos the day before. I hadn't slept, go on the flight. I didn't even check tickets. Bro, they just called me at 12. Bro, the tickets are sold out. What? Only put out 19 tables. I'm like, at 10. They called me at 4. Sold out. I start driving around that car. Where can I rent cocktail tables? Add another 10. Sold out. Bro, we sold 39 tables, bro. I need 1,021 tickets, bro.
Yeah, man.
2,000 in Ghana. Same day, Mr. Easy. Like, so, like, the point here is, like, just go with God, man.
Yeah, man. You know, so crazy, yeah. All of what you're saying right now and all of what you've sort of explained, it really all goes back to that one crazy statement you made at the start, which was, you're going to die anyway.
Yeah.
You might as well. Wait, do you get it?
You don't
In a
know
sense,
what can happen.
you don't know what might happen. It all ties in very well because
Your life
from
could
what I'm
change
saying,
in 1
yeah,
month.
bro, from what I'm saying and seeing there is, you could sit there and complain and cry about the fact that the event doesn't look like it's going to turn out to be anything, or you can pull your socks up and keep going forward
And wait to see what
happens. You understand?
It's called feeling forward.
Yeah, man. And I
Feeling's
think
okay,
for me,
man.
that's a deep lesson that for me I find so I resonate with it so much because again, something I like to say quite a lot is the dream doesn't stop until you stop. And I think it's that similar sentiment of
That's it.
bro, doggedly, bro, we'll figure it out.
Toby's
fam.
inspired me
Do you know
today,
what I
man.
mean?
No, but
Doggedly,
I'm gonna go put
we'll
money in
figure it
crypto
out.
when I get home.
But BC, no, bro.
Because I'll feel forward. I'll put
you
in
need to know
crypto.
that you BC, you Ola, you Emmanuel. I just met you now. I like your jersey. I said that earlier. Right, but think about like what we've done, bro.
Yeah.
I was looking at Culture FM the other day on TikTok, bro. 1 million. Do you know what it means, bro? Do you know 1 million? Like on my Block Party deck, I put it that we've processed 1.5 million tickets in 6 years, right?
Whoa.
1.5 million tickets, right? And for me, that statement doesn't mean
crazy.
anything. And I can remember I was talking to someone earlier.
crazy.
Do you know how
month.
mad that is?
Yeah,
that's
1.5 million. Yeah.
Do you know what it's for 1.5 million people to be in one
I've
room?
sold more than 1.5 million
Yeah,
tickets.
bro.
Like, I mean, more now because between then and this
Now,
year,
you probably
this
could
year I've
done
probably
some-
already done like
Toby,
another
that's
50K this
crazy,
year.
bro.
Left it, man.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
no.
Nah, bro, that's not small, you know.
1.5
You
million
guys
is
go and
crazy.
check, go and check Culture FM back end. You know real number. Hey, this was
In a kind of way.
No, not the back end. Check the real. The one right there looking at you. Are you joking, bro? I mean, we've all done amazing things, but you have to really think about like it wasn't really your plan.
Yeah.
You're just a vessel, bro.
Yeah,
And that's why you have to do good. You get what I mean? Because me, I just think that at the end of the day, everyone was done great. Was just like a vehicle conveying like God's promise to the earth, like pretty much like in one way or the other. Like, because if you're giving entertainment experiences, you're making people happy in your own way.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? And you just being able to channel that, finding good people, finding like a real team, like, you know, because also like God is going to connect you with people. I keep on asking myself, like, what if I didn't miss Sarah? Like, for example, like Block Party happening in London. One of the people that made it happen was Sarah. Sarah would message me every 2 months. You man, you don't know what you're doing. This thing you're saying everywhere. London, you're going to do well. Do you get what I mean? Like people like that talk where like, even like finding like Culture FM, like, you know, pretty much, or Culture FM coming to Nigeria, and I said to BC, don't worry.
Bro, you patterned us, bro. I was scared, bro.
I said, don't worry, bro. Do you get what I mean?
You with the plug.
Yeah, I said, don't worry. BC will be like, you
I
know,
was
Nelson,
panicking, bro.
And BC really kind of believes a bit more, but Nelson's more like 1 + 1. Like, you can't tell me. I'm like, your ticket, bro. I will sort this out. Just,
he came
just
through.
give me time, because the time I solve the problem is not when you're talking to me. It's when I'm alone.
Yeah.
So I can't give you the answer. you've told me the problem, yeah? Okay, just
let me sit down with it.
Can you give Can I get some space? Yeah, do you get what I mean? Like, oh my guys, do you understand what I mean? And you find the people, bro. I didn't know how to do decks. Okay, yeah, like, and that's why in life as well, you cannot be too saying like because I'm someone's Oga before. Okay, I've never seen him as bigger than him. Do you get what I mean? Like, okay, Block Party's deck formatted today. Okay, wrote it. Yeah. Because of course, like Toby, these decks you're doing are cool, but you know, pretty much, I feel like I have this strength more. You're more of a salesman. Me, I know these things more, so let me do it. Okay, sat down, no charge. Okay has never taken a dime from me. Block Party people I have today is people like Okay, like that kind of have built that, and it's kind of like you knowing that on that journey you're gonna need like people that you're gonna meet here. And there and here and
never
there.
know you'll
like,
be connected.
Yeah, man.
And you connect it, right? You're solving problems. Like, see, for example, like you're doing stuff. The other day I said, in New York, like, business, like, I'm just going to call Nando's. You know, I'm like, this the Nando's has been here before we were even born.
Yeah, man.
Some of these brands.
Yeah.
Like, or seeing like strategy, like I do strategy for Guinness in like Africa, like, and I'm like, this is the same Guinness that I watched the first ad when I was like a baby. And like, I'm like, the whole brand is looking at me for like the strategy. Like, you know, it's a blessing. It's not me. Like, I'm working. I work for the brand, but I didn't get there because I was smart, because God used me
as a
and
vessel.
spoke to someone there that this boy might be able to
Help
contribute
us.
a little thing. You know, I don't think I'm helping the brand. I think Guinness is already like super, like it's just my own little quota that I'm able to
support,
contribute or being able to work with any of these guys. So it's just been a blessing being able to do that. And when you're a good person, the good people will always find you.
Yeah.
Like with Culture FM right now, like I handle Culture FM in Africa on behalf of BC and Nelson, right? And for example, like there are big opportunities that I've sent to BC, like that was from a guy I worked with 5 years ago. Like we've never started working on, like, do you get what I mean? Because we're also overwhelmed with like our present situation, right? Pretty much. And it's gonna be the same thing. Like some of the guys BC is working with now, in 4 years can be a director. And that can be how we actually make our first $1 million in profit.
Amen.
So at the end of the day, like the truth as well, which is going to probably be my last thing on this thing, is like, just keep your relationships very close.
Yeah.
Keep the
Because you never know how you will connect with someone in the future.
Bro,
it's important to make sure how you interact with people.
Yeah, man.
It's very
I
intentional.
think that, my own today is uplifting moments.
Toby, you came here to motivate. We started off by saying motivate your friend. This guy's motivating anyone that watches. If you're not inspired after watching this,
you're fried.
To get up, that business idea that you've been waiting to start, that relationship that you need to rebuild and fix, that family member that you need to call and forgive,
Yes,
do it. Because your story is still being written, and as Toby said, you're gonna die anyway, so you might as well wait and see what happens. Just wait and see what happens. You're gonna die anyway. Sounds morbid, but it's the truth. And everything in life, I'll say this just to end as well. Everything in life is temporary, whether it's good or bad. So bad moments are temporary. Good moments are also temporary. So we need to understand that moments are moments. Everyone has a season, you know, and your season will change and improve even if you're in a bad season now. So
never leave God.
Never leave God as well. So honestly, I hope everyone feels inspired. We didn't even say who Toby is, but I hope you understand from the stuff he says, you know, the plug, mainland block party, you know, this is your man.
My name is Toby Mohammed,
Toby Mohammed, Alhaji Popping,
I fix problems.
He fixes problem. He's the fixer. So thank you for tuning in, guys, man.
Thank you, bro.
Do you want to plug anything?
No, actually.
You don't have any events? You have events, bro.
He has too many, bro.
Come on, bro.
He has too many.
Just anyway,
just keep looking at mainland block party
anything
page.
You see Culture FM, you see mainland block party, you see the blog. Help
just
us.
buy ticket.
Help us. Just help us.
We're just small boys trying something.
Bro, just
trying to shake something, man.
It is hard.
Trying to make
bro,
it's hard, man.
This is our work. There's no way you won't have blood pressure.
Yeah, man.
So
honestly,
just support us, man. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But please, man.
I feel like one more thing I need to say, please, actually, is also don't look at another person's clock.
Bro.
Yeah.
Advice.
Don't.
Advice.
Don't. Inspiring story is Rick Owens, man.
Yeah, man.
Made his first break at what age? 40 something?
Yeah.
He probably didn't have up to 500,000. What's 500? He probably didn't have up to $10,000 at a time in his life till that time.
Yeah.
But you see, one thing is, for everyone who is supposed to make something, the first place you feel it in your gut. It's gonna burn you every day. You're gonna see stuff on social media. You're gonna be upset because you know this could have been you, and you know, like it's where you feel it first. Like at every time I've seen a festival, when people say to me, "Oh yeah, man, come and be on a stage on this festival," I'll say no. because I'm gonna buy that festival.
Yeah.
It's just time, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's just time. Do you understand what I mean? The world is gonna listen any fucking way. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So don't look at anyone's clock, right? And one of the things that confirmed that was when I was watching Scandal the other day with Ego in New York, and the Olivia Pope's father said to her, "We already know what our star is like. We need to work double to get half of what these people get." And do you know how deep that statement is?
Yeah.
Like, it's know thyself. Like, sometimes some guys around you here are gonna do little things and get away with it and like just go, but they might die when they're 42. Like, and you're there like thinking like, why do I have to also times 2 this person to get half of what this person? You're probably gonna live till like you're 80, and like at 55, your star changes too. You do little, and then everyone is listening. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
man,
so. My wagualago, like, you got
man.
you know,
Don't watch over
like,
people's watches,
because
man.
the real thing is confidence is what makes everybody love you. At the end of the day, do you get what I mean? Like, even girls, you see bare girls, they'll get with guys that have nothing. You keep on asking why. Because the guy's
Confident as hell. Yeah,
never looked at the girl that's above me. I don't think anybody's above me, and you shouldn't too. Amen.
Amen. Come on.
Toby.